The stage is the only dirty area there.
Green on it. Oh, get it.
On your film, baby.
Because I went to Black Meat. I'm still like, man, I can't forget the shit that I saw. Like, I got that meat.com. Black Angus, I got that meat. Not Black Meat, I got the Angus. Yeah.
And meat is an acronym. It's music, entertainment, art, and talent. You know what I'm saying?
Also, it is,
Black Meat, oh shit.
Oh, damn. Yeah, man, it's going down, man. It's definitely going down here, man. Sergio on the camera, man. We got a real good thing going on here, man. He can't hold us back, you know what I'm saying?
Turn around and say hi to the
live. Bringing them through here today, man. You know what I'm saying?
I got the one and only DJ Chris Diablo, one of my favorite DJs.
TriCoastal Radio, man. Let's give it to him, man.
He's like my mentor
with me, man. It's going down here today, man. TriCoastal Radio, man. It's the motherfucking Smokers reunion, the Smokers tour. It's going down in Hempfest, put on by Tony Snow, DJ Chris Diablo, you know what I'm saying? That's that fire, you know what I'm saying? We got it going on right here, man. We are right in the heart of the South Side, Fort Worth, Texas, man. Y'all make sure y'all come out tonight, tomorrow, 8:33. Southway Circle in Fort Worth, Texas, man, the Hip-Hop Fest. We're going to get it in. A lot of good people going to come through there, man, and we're going to put it on, you know what I'm saying, for sure. Got Bino in the building. What's up, Bino?
What do you know?
Yeah, man, for sure, man. Goddamn, man. We're out here doing the thing, man. We're going to play a little music, man. We're going to sit up, man, and we're going to do some interviews. We're going to talk. We're going to play some good music. You know what I'm saying? You're locked into the #1 independent hip-hop show from coast to coast. It's your boy, Big Rip.
Guys, this is Maranda, right? She's the first Latina to have a weekly cannabis show on FM radio. She's doing a good thing tonight. She came out of
Going down.
This is be the first official weed radio on terrestrial, on FM radio.
Well, I'm the first official woman of weed radio in general, I guess you could say.
How did that come about? Because you're beautiful or what? Did they just...
I wish.
You wish?
Last year, I made history with my radio show. I'm the first FCC-approved marijuana radio station.
Okay.
So it was approved, it was an AM talk radio station out in Colorado Springs, and it's just kind of progressed since then. It's been pretty cool, though. Now we're on FM radio, so we do old school hip-hop and R&B, so dropping it like it's hot.
Dropping it like it's hot. Okay. So with that, where are you located in Colorado?
Colorado Springs.
Colorado Springs, like Rocky Mountains.
Yeah.
So I want to ask y'all something. There's a lot of y'all motherfuckers here from Denver.
Yeah. Nah,
I mean from Colorado. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get y'all cities shit straight. But who knows or heard of Interstate Ike?
Interstate Ike?
He from Denver. Damn, nobody.
Actually, I think I do know it.
Yeah, in a wheelchair.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Wheelchair. He did the Denver Broncos anthem a year or two ago. He's real popular. I play his music, man. Fucking guys, he hot as hell. You know what I'm saying? But I've been every time I ask, and I don't know. Maybe I got to get another year or two from him. He won't fucking reach back to me. You know what I'm saying? I play his shit, but like I say, I like his music. You know what I'm saying? He from Denver, Colorado. He's pretty hot out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he hot. So, along with doing what you do, advocating, what are your shows normally like?
Well, my show's called Hash It Out with Miss Miranda Rights. And basically, we hash it out over anything and everything. So, not necessarily always cannabis related, since we are an FM radio station, we do music. But we are cannabis friendly, I guess you could say. And all about just putting the information out there. So, whether or not you're for it, against it, we kind of just want to know why. We're not telling you you're wrong and that we're right. We just kind of want to get it all out there in the open and state the facts.
Right,
you know, crush the stigma about... People. Yeah, and give the information out. You know what I mean? You can't hide the truth.
The truth. Yeah, I watch. I got it on right now. Vice Land a lot in a lot of the stuff for the medical marijuana, where people are actually, like, say, people leaving their cities and states. You know what I'm saying? To come to Colorado for medical uses. Yeah, that shit's dope.
We got tons of them.
Yeah, I fought cancer myself, you know what I'm saying? And I see a lot of stuff that people go out there for cancer and stuff like that. So this shit's real.
to, to grown adults. We've been getting them all.
Right.
Like, we worked with a lot of kids.
Yeah, it's very, very real. I mean, one of the people that I got to know very closely was Tim Landon, and he's actually the youngest pediatric patient that has ever gotten their red card. And he was, I believe he was 2 when he got diagnosed with leukemia. And he is now 5 years old and in remission. He was given, I think they gave him like 2 weeks to live or something like that.
He was
very,
sick,
very bad.
sick little boy.
And he's made worldwide news all over the place now because he was cured by CBD oil. So, I mean, and once you see it for your own eyes, I mean, you can't put the cat back in the bag. You know what I mean? So there's no going back.
Yeah, I watch a lot of them stories on MSNBC and like say Viceland and see this stuff, and I'm like, it's real.
It is real.
And this shit is really happening. And I don't know why they try to hide so much information in the medical side. I guess Pfizer and Bayer and all them people that they can't make no money off of it or whatever, so they gonna try to trick us, try to hide it. Yeah, they don't want to keep us informed and shit. But that's good shit.
You know how the government is. They always got to try to keep the good stuff secret.
And they try to trick us and hide us, man. On the recent, you see what happened in Dallas, 9 days ago over here, the shooting, and then we turn around day 4 yesterday, you see what happened in France, and let's say 77 people, and I woke up today, and when I was in Dallas, I watched, they did another, I can't call the city, I hate when they do that, I can't call it, but 161 people, this happened yesterday.
I don't even know if I heard
Yeah, I think that was in Israel.
Was it? It was somewhere. It was over in the Middle East or somewhere. I want to say. Yeah, 161 people. So the shit is just ongoing. Now I have my thoughts of the shit that went on in Dallas. I think it was.
What was sad about that is.
Give me that mic.
What was sad about the Dallas thing is that those 11 officers getting shot.
Pull it out. Screw it.
Ended up overshadowing the core of the problem.
The core of the problem.
Exactly. And the core of the problem is this police violence is getting ridiculous all over the United States.
Right.
And it overshadowed the 2 boys that got killed. I mean, that's wrong. That's wrong on so many levels, and I can't agree with that. I mean, I don't think that people should be out there plucking cops off, but, I think cops are needed as well, but they needed, and I agree. And we need them on a different level, though. We need to treat them like their ambulance. Like the hospital. We call them when we need them.
When you need them.
Yeah, they don't need to be out here hawking us on the street and trying to roll us up every chance they got.
I never heard of that one.
They just need to stay in their building until someone calls and says, hey, I got a problem and I need your help.
But then people gonna complain about that. That's not the problem. The problem is them shooting black people for no reason.
The problem is the abuse of power.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is
stereotypes.
A couple of days ago, ain't nobody did nothing about it. So it's been a revolving door. It's been a revolving issue. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, after an incident on a scale this large, the issue will solve itself.
I would love to see that happen, but I severely doubt it.
I doubt it too. You know what I'm saying? What's the, you know what I'm saying, with Phoenixx, you know what I'm saying? I got another one. He's going to ask me, can you smell my sack? You know what I'm saying? Now look him. I like when I say that. Now look him. That's country as hell. You know what I'm saying? Now look him.
Like you're about to drop some wisdom.
Yeah, usually when I say that, this is some shit you need to hear. You know what I'm saying?
About to ask me about my sack.
They wipe that sack. Definitely, you can smell that shit. Right when y'all made that shit up there, I don't think it was whatever y'all in there, but when they opened the dispensaries and all that shit, what was the first phase, whatever, me and my brother-in-law, he had a cousin that moved up there. So we used to go on weedmaps.com, you know what I'm saying? We'll green card him some money, and 3 days later we had it at my sister-in-law. My sister-in-law, my wife's sister, she managed apartments over in Dallas. So it was a perfect place to send it. So we used to do it all the time, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, you can definitely smell our sack, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I know some good shit. Now, I want to ask some questions, and we're going to talk about your music here, but I got some aficionado people in here about weed. They was telling me about the Cannabis Olympics and all that shit. I had some shit called Casey Jones. Have y'all had Casey Jones?
Yep.
Cedar, Texas. I've been trying to tell you motherfuckers about Casey Jones, sour diesel and train wreck. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Those are regulars in Colorado.
Yeah, okay. Nobody really had that. We ordered some and got some up there one time. Yeah. Yeah, we ordered some and got some one time, and it was definitely. What's up, Rockstar?
What's up, man?
Got some, and I got a lot of people there. My wife don't smoke. A lot of friends, and on Sundays, usually, you know what I'm saying, we have dinner over here, and a lot of people over, and we was out there just like y'all were outside. And I swear, Casey Jones, what's up, Rockstar? A lot of people was high. I think Casey Jones was a person he's going around slapping people on top of the head or whatever. That's some good ass shit. Vanilla Kush. What about Vanilla Kush?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a cannabis cup water. Some shit like that. We don't get some of that great shit down here unless somebody really get it. They send a lot of shit down here. We get some stuff, but nothing like those right there. I personally went on Weed Maps and looked at it and ordered them myself, so I knew exactly what I was getting. People get stuff down here all the time, and they tell you it might be this, it might be that. They don't really know. You know what I'm saying?
Have you had Gorilla Glue?
Tony gave me some last week. I think I got it from Tony. Somebody, well, yeah, I had some of that shit. Yeah, I backed up off of it real quick.
The Glue Hard, all the banners. Bruce Banner.
Bruce Banner, yeah.
Banner.
Yeah.
I had some bomb train wreck like not even a week ago. That was just, it's unbelievable. Just weed in Colorado, just your selection.
He said that with some sincerity in his eyes. Did you see that?
Like,
it was
it takes a lot to get me like super high nowadays. I mean, I'm high on the regular.
Yeah.
So when you get that one where it's like, whoa, you know, those are the ones that stick in your head.
Like that orange lavender?
Yep.
I heard about
Yeah, I
that.
had some sour banana sherbet.
Yeah. See, I'm more of a citrus person myself.
And it was pretty. It looked like it was really yellow and like light purple and green. It was really pretty. It looked like Easter.
Look like Easter, huh?
Yep.
Put that on your lapel and go to church on Easter Sunday.
Yep. Most definitely.
You smell my lapel.
You smell my lapel.
You smell my lapel. Yo, man, let's get it in, man. Doing what it say. Tonight, man, when you DJing your sets tonight.
Yep.
Yeah. Chris Diablo, y'all, you know what I'm saying, in the building, you know what I'm saying? So, how long you been the official, Colorado's official cannabis DJ?
Actually, since before legalization actually took place, I just started doing the events and stuff like that leading up to legalization, and it just kept on. I'm over 650 events, cannabis events I've done right now.
Oh, yeah?
Including 2 high times, 710 cup, secret cup. I'm also one of the managers at Speakeasy. And
He has every flyer of every show he's ever done.
Yeah.
On some real shit. He has them up in plaques all around his house.
Yeah, I try to keep mine too. I want to keep
it's
mine
pretty
too.
cool.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I bet you got
see,
hundreds.
that's just my cannabis stuff. I've been a DJ for 24 years, DJed in Vegas on the Strip for 5.5 years,
Okay.
at Raw in the Luxor, and at Club Utopia next door to MGM. And I've always been a DJ, so that's what I've done. Like, I haven't really had much of other jobs besides DJing. You know, it's always, I've been able to film my whole entire time doing that and getting paid well enough
He's
to
the
do it.
mashup.
That's
king.
cool.
It's like
You know what I'm saying?
almost
'Cause I started the radio. I'm more of a personality. I just got these like around right before Christmas or whatever. I tell people all the time. I don't know if you're familiar with the movie Players Club.
Oh, yeah.
When he saw it, he said, "Blue, all you do is spin records. That's all you do." That's all I basically do is spin records. But man, I'm trying to learn it or whatever, because doing what I do, helping these artists, it sort of puts you on. You have to put a couple different hats on or whatever. And
Most
then,
definitely.
yeah, and then playing the music. I play strictly pretty much independent music, and so I want to try to make it in the best light that I can. And I wanted to put some drops and some shit behind it. So I said, okay, I need to step my game up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to learn, man. I'm trying to add
you're
it
the
to my
man behind the
repertoire.
magic. You're the one putting all these guys out there, and that's so important.
Yeah,
Very,
no doubt, no doubt.
very important.
Yeah, it's starting to get to it, man. Yeah, man. TriCoastal Radio, man. Let's see what it is. I know what's popping. We got tonight, like I say, Hempfest. I got them in the building right now. Shouts out to Tony Snow and Diablo Radio and everybody that's going on right here. They got a lot of good weed. They've been out there dabbing. I got my boy Black Angus right here. We just played some of that music. And also Dr. Kush in the building. You know what I'm saying?
My
We
Instagram
doing
on.
what we do right here. He got a cool ass app that we're gonna talk about.
It's
I'm gonna play
great.
this song right now, you know what I'm saying?
down.
John Doe, King Infamous, Wisdom, and my nigga Black Angus right here. Black Angus, man. That ain't you?
That's the wrong song.
That's the wrong
That's the
song.
wrong version of that.
That's the wrong
So
song.
you should do I Love This Life.
I Love This Life. Let's see. I got it right there.
One Blunt Radio 98.5. Instagram and live on the radio.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody in the building. We down in Fort Worth, Funky Town.
Yeah. You know what I mean? We're going to play something. I love my mushroom belt. Yeah. Mushroom hat. Mushroom shoe strings. Coordinate. You know what I'm saying? Doing our thing. Man, I got an OG in the building, man. It's definitely going down. You know what I'm saying? They walking in the house sweating. Not just dabbing. You know what I'm saying? They got a whole rig on that. It look like you. That's the shit they try to blow Dallas up with right there. Is that what they blew the ball up with? You know what I'm saying? For sure, go down, man.
You want to hold like
Dr. Kush,
Yes, sir.
drop something on me, man.
Hey, man. You know,
Blunt One Radio, is that right?
One Blunt Radio.
One Blunt Radio.
But Blunt One is the comic book.
Okay, that's a comic book. Okay, we just reversed it.
Yeah.
One Blunt Radio.
You know, the first urban superhero, that's HERBAN.
Uh-huh.
Urban.
For sure.
You know what I'm
You see
saying?
the app? We showed you the app and shit? Yeah, I seen
You know what I'm saying? We want to change the game. Like, you got a lot of people out there and they say to be a local or independent or unknown, which being on MTV makes us a little more known, but still, if we can pull out something that not even major using it, and show you how you can look at that poster and bring it to life.
Yeah, man.
I've been doing music 25 plus years. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my hashtag, if you see the poster, is King of Colorado Weed Music. I'm like Diablo. We've been around since before it was legal.
Right.
You know, I was DJing and rapping on the steps of the Capitol and speaking in the Capitol when it wasn't popular. And as a black man, it really wasn't popular. You know, you walk in there as a brother and you're talking about, we want our weed. That is not what they wanted to hear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I've been involved in the movement since the very beginning. Like, our radio station has been around since the beginning where there was a couple of big guys, but now we're the longest running weed radio in our network or the country.
Okay.
We've survived 8+ years.
Yeah.
Successful, continuous radio, from comedians to people like Miranda Rights to people like OG Mary Jane to people like Use Your Words, just straight up comedians all over the city that's really doing comedy works, improv, doing major stuff, but they come in and go ham. Like, so to be able to survive and keep weed and marijuana in the fixture was dope. And then with my partner Rick, 710 Radio, and we come together and then we bring you Can Olympics, and then we bring you products to help cancer patients, products to help veterans. We're both veterans. We've been in the military, and we do things that we call no more brown bags. Because when you go to the VA, you get a bag full of pills. Really, they're setting you up to die. They're going to keep pilling you out. So we have stuff like RSO. If you're in Texas and need RSO, man, hit me up, Dr. BB Kush on Facebook, inbox me. We're going to see how we can help you. Everybody knows me. I've been doing radio for 8 years. You can also check me out on MTV True Life. My parents love their weed. You know what I'm saying? I'm all over MTV, been airing for over a year now. And everywhere we go, it's been really awesome just to hang out with all the weed smokers. You know, we was in, what's that, Whataburger? Yeah. We in Whataburger, and there's chicks in Whataburger, right? I'm in there getting
Y'all didn't got that up there where you, huh?
Nah, man. My grandma used to bring me down here for Whataburger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For Whataburger?
Just for Whataburger.
We going to Whataburger.
You know what I'm saying? And, well, she's from Beaumont.
Oh, okay.
Everybody from Houston. My mama from 3rd Ward.
Okay,
All my
okay.
cousins and fam shots out. They from 5th Ward, Sunnyside, Somerset, Missouri City, Katy Town, Katy, Texas, you know what I'm saying? But the big picture thing that happened for me was coming down here and getting a Whataburger. We turn around and there's these little young chicks and they're staring at us. And we're like, why is these little young white chicks staring at us like this? And then we turn around to walk out the door and the chick goes, thumbs up, and I look at Rick, I said, oh, they had to see the MTV. Nice. And they were scared to come up and say something. You could see them whispering and they kept staring, but they knew, you know, as they say, that's weed pops. Because on there, my daughter don't do the weed and I do the weed. And if you see the MTV, I smoked a whole lot of goddamn weed on national TV. I'm just saying, Snoop Dogg and them talk about it. I was smoking it.
You were smoking it?
I was smoking it.
You were smoking it.
Oh, man, Clyde.
Man, I has Rob right here, you know what I'm saying? You know, we had a show called a Flight Show we do. And this motherfucker like smoking a lot of weed constantly. And,
a lot of it.
Try to keep up with him. But if I get back here high, You know what I'm saying? I had dead air. I'm hitting the wrong button.
Hey, Rob, you can't get them too fucked up. You know you can't get the engineer too fucked up.
Down a little bit, man.
But it's funny as hell when you do it, ain't it?
That's why I hear so much dead. That's why I hear so much dead air on my show. It's embarrassing, man.
Wig be on with me in the morning. You know what I'm saying? That's my co-host in the morning. Wig and the other guy Highway out there. So we smoke after the show. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time. Well,
shout out to Wig.
Yeah,
sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll smoke a little bit before they get here. You know what I'm saying? We go on every morning about 9 o'clock, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But sometimes I sneak out there and smoke me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just to wake me up.
Wake and bake.
Yeah, a little wake and bake. Yeah. But if I smoke the whole motherfucker though, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Man. I can't do it.
I'll tell you what, Big Rip, you make your way to Denver, I'm just gonna say you're gonna have to eat a lot.
Hey.
Because I'm gonna tell you now, when you make your way to One Blunt Radio, it does get hectic.
It get hectic.
Like, I promise you, there's a thick cloud that floats across my room during this show. I'm pretty sure within the first 15, 20 minutes, you're going to see about 6, 7 blunts hit the face real fast, and then dabs is coming really quick afterwards.
Colorado.
I said dabs with an S, right?
Yeah, you said
we're dabbing.
It was
and it's not Cam Newton dabbing. It's Colorado dabbing.
None of that Colorado.
You know what I'm saying? It's the Super Bowl dab. You know, we ain't doing this.
Yeah,
like we said, you know what we call dabbing when Cam Newton does it, right?
What's that?
That's when somebody coughing.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a dab cough. But real dabbers don't have to do the cough. They just blow that big cloud out and keep dabbing.
Man, I cough up a lung. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see I went out there and hit that one time and came back here, man?
Well, y'all know you see my hat. It got Can-Olympics on it.
Okay.
We throw this event.
Yeah.
Where we bring smokers and athletes together. I'm talking about we actually do crazy things with weed.
It's a
you know all the bar games?
Oh, yeah?
Like pong. Beer pong. I get fucked up.
What can you do?
Well, like, you heard of beer pong, right?
No doubt.
Well, we turned it to bong pong.
Okay.
So that means anytime that ball hit the cup, you got to smoke like 2 grams of weed, 5 grams of wax. Huh? And you got to smoke it in a minute and a half. And if you don't, it's a penalty smoke. And you might get 5 grams of weed, 5 grams of hash.
Highway, man. You say how many?
And you got to smoke it in a minute and a half.
How many grams of dab you say?
0.5, half a gram.
Okay.
But it's a half a gram of weed and a half a gram of wax at the same time.
On the first round.
So that is a gram, but it's a half a gram of wax. Take one dab and tell me if you can do 0.5 of it.
You got to be a Michael Phelps type motherfucker.
I'm talking about we got one event in there that you got to do. It's called the 2x2. And the 2x2 is 2 grams of weed, 2 grams of wax, fastest time.
Uh-huh.
Now you imagine, you smoking 2 grams of weed and 2 grams of wax. A lot of people say 2 grams of weed, that's not a lot of weed. I'd like you to sit down and sit there and tell me that after you get started. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have
Diablo,
he's our DJ.
You're the Olympics.
Oh,
he's our DJ.
Yeah,
how many gold medals you got, Diablo?
I'm in the resident from Square. Actually, I don't have any medals just because I DJ the whole thing.
Yeah, he's been there from day one when he was a DJ.
I've raced in Canada.
She's completed.
You got the gold medals?
Contest.
Fastest gram?
Mm-hmm.
We can't wait till we can bring it to Texas where they won't take me to jail.
Yeah.
What was your time?
Well, I only did one race, and it was my first race ever. And I mean, people in Colorado, they train for these. Okay, so they go hard with it. It's no joke. Okay, they be going up to high altitudes and doing stuff.
masks.
Yeah. My time was 2 minutes
training.
flat, and that was just my first race. But the fastest time I think last year was like 46 seconds.
Yeah, but this year's winner, 29 seconds.
So you saying,
How
but
fast
okay,
you
let
roll
me
the blunt?
get it
You roll the
right.
blunt,
You
29
can
seconds.
smoke multiple ways. How are you smoking that gram?
They give you one bong. They give you the nugs. They hit the timer. You have to break it up.
So out of bong.
You have to suck it.
Yeah, out of a bong, straight to the face.
Yep.
What were you smoking?
Weed.
Dank weed. Dank weed. You don't get nothing.
What would we have last one?
Well, I didn't know if
we
I
had
said
the 2x2
that where they big on names and shit.
Yeah, but
you know
what kind of
I'm
weed do we have?
We got the
we
fire.
had TriCoastal.
That's all.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We got a brother in Colorado who's up in Blackwood, Walker, TriCoastal.
Yeah, definitely got to give a shout out to TriCoastal.
The weed ain't no punk. Like, we don't bring in bullshit weed. When you come to Can-Olympics, for one, it's going to be some of the best weed that's out in that market right now. So that means when you sit down and smoke that .5, when you sit down and smoke that .5, it's some real fire-ass shit.
Yeah.
So you ain't just smoking .5 with some bullshit. You smoking some .5 that's going to blow your wig back.
F1.
I wouldn't expect nothing but that. You know what I'm saying?
Light.
Coming out, I seen all the tours and shit y'all got popping up there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got people coming across the country.
Yeah.
To come, you know what I'm saying?
We had somebody from Spain at the last Can-Olympics.
Yeah.
We look up and the ladies coming in the door to speakeasy and we're like, you're from where? She's like, I flew in from Spain just for this event.
So this right here.
When we were at 420.
Estefania.
Yeah. When we were
You been in there?
Yeah.
How many gold medals you got?
That's right. We all in the same compete. Entertaining at every event.
There's people that speak easy that we've seen come up there, and they're like, yeah, we came up from Australia for this, or people come from all around the country to go to these shows in Colorado Springs, man. And Speakeasy is where we have a lot of them. That's where Diablo. That's where I met him the first time.
Token of smoking motherfucker for sure too.
And Colorado Springs is a lot different than Denver. Because we are a lot more lenient.
Yes.
Okay.
Denver is balls to the wall. They'll get you. They've been closed down all the cannabis clubs and all that stuff. In Colorado Springs, they've let us ride.
On 420 week, 420 week, I was booked at 3 or 4 different expos. There was one called Compass Session. They gave me a table just to sit there and smoke with people. You know, people that knew me, and they shut the thing down 3 hours in Denver because people were smoking. Like public consumption in Denver, they will shut down an event for it like that, bro. Colorado Springs, you're walking down the street going to Blunt and nobody cares.
We're from Denver and we never done Can Olympics in Denver.
Yeah.
All of our Can Olympics is in Colorado Springs at the Speakeasy.
Yep.
Because we know that we can throw a safe event for our people, pack it out. I mean, MTV came there, so I mean, they felt safe enough to come there.
Right.
You see the round robin on MTV, the round robin, you got to smoke 0.5 weed, run to the next booth, 0.5 wax, run to the putt-putt golf, putt-putt, one ball in the golf, run over to the next table, roll a blunt, spark it, and hit the button. Fastest time wins.
Can Olympics.
I'd be out of there.
We got people fall asleep on the couch. When you see the MTV, one of the guys, he's sleeping really well, actually.
It's one thing about weed, like say, it keeps me up. I don't know, it keeps me up. Like I don't smoke weed past like, unless I'm going out doing a club or something. I don't. If I'm at home just chilling, 6, 7 o'clock is my cutoff. Because it's gonna keep me up all night. I don't know why.
See, that's what's strange. Because in Colorado, because across the rest of the country, mostly weed is weed. You know, in Colorado, you're smoking a certain strain that's keeping you up.
Right.
There's strains that will keep you down. There are strains that will. I mean,
well, you might get one of our RSO pills. I know I heard y'all talking earlier with Miranda and them about Team Landon and health benefits. Well, we actually make some of those pills that help kids like Team Landon.
Oh, for real?
So we don't just rap and do the radio.
Landon, Team Alexis, shout out to Alexis Bortel. Team Alexis.
Colorado has really kind of paved the way.
No, we started making medicine.
Yeah. I mean, they're improving a lot more than
Can I say something real quick, guys? I just want to hop in here real quick because I'm doing stuff back and forth. This is Tony Snow, guys. I'm not going to be on the interview really because I'm still coordinating for tonight, but I want to give a shout out. They were talking about it, the Can Olympics. The place that they have, it's Speakeasy Vape Lounge and Cannabis Club. I want to shout out the Speakeasy in Colorado Springs. Done so many shows there, and anyone in the hip-hop game that's anyone that comes through Springs does shows there. I mean, let's list off who's done shows there. Mob D.
I've DJ'd for Mob D there.
Cassidy,
Lil White,
Lil Flip,
Afro Man,
Baby Bash,
Devin the Dude, Baby Bash, Twisted Insane, Afro Man, Koopsta, rest in peace, Koopsta.
Michael Watts 5000.
Koopsta did one of his last shows in Speakeasy. You know what I mean? Yeah, Yugmouth, like everybody in the hip hop scene comes through there.
John B.
John B. Slim Thug. What's his name? Wes Rollins. Shout out to Wes Rollins up there in Speakeasy.
Black Angus.
Who's that guy? Go to I Got That Meat.
He's all about that meat.
He's about that meat. But anyway, shout out to Speakeasy. If you're in Colorado Springs, you look up Speakeasy Vape Lounge and Cannabis Club. Just type in hashtag SEVL in any internet browser and they'll pop up. So it's a safe place. They treat you like family. It's like a home place. You know what I mean? It's like, one of my friends said it. It's like a man cave that has concerts and stuff. You walk in and there's
titties.
You walk in there and there's couches and pool tables and a stage and a video.
And naked women.
Yeah,
and they have women
painting all the time.
They have women that show up there just in body paint. Seriously, women show up there just with nothing but weed leaves painted on them.
Well, they don't show up there like that. But by the time you see
So shout out to Speakeasy, Jamin, and all those guys. If you're in Colorado Springs, that's the spot to hit before you leave town.
And also, Dr. Kush is in here, and I want y'all to make sure y'all go to the Google Play and download the new Dr. DB Kush app. Virtual reality for hip hop and weed heads. Fuck with your boy.
It's amazing.
Game
It's fun.
changer.
That's who's
It
all.
is definitely going to be the new game changer. It's cool as
Yeah.
I've ever seen. I'm excited.
Yeah, pop
And if you just tuned in, make sure that you go to www.igotthatmeat.com.
Thank God that meat.
Precious Music Entertainment Network.
If we don't have to go vote anymore, we don't have to, we're good, no problem. No.
This is all I'm
Every
worried
minute
about.
that we're still not on top of it, they're changing rules and regulations and they're bringing up new laws into place. And then people aren't showing up at those polls to vote. And
Right.
so there goes everything that we just worked for because people aren't paying attention.
Yeah, that's
So
it.
you got to put the word out there, be that voice, but then you also got to keep up with it and maintain that.
See, I think we held our cops to a higher standard as, say, such as judges. You know, where they got the proper schooling. Because I think it's sad, like in Colorado Springs, we got Pikes Peak Community College, where you can go there for 6 to 9 months and be a cop. All right? I don't think that's enough schooling to learn like problem resolution, how to talk to people, how to listen to people. You know, any Joe, Dick, and Harry off the street can go in and become a cop. And whether they go home and beat their wives at night or beat their kids or whatever mental problems they have, you know, yeah, they kind of check some of that stuff while they're doing the process, but they would rather get more cops on the street than deal with those problems.
Right.
You know, we just got 30 new cop cars in Colorado Springs.
They're nice,
For what?
too.
For what? We got tanks and shit. Our police force has tanks. What the fuck for? There's no reason for that. You know, even back in LA when they were using the tanks to do the raids and busting people's houses and
Right.
stuff like that. You know, they'd take half their house out. You know, I just think that's ridiculous.
Now, see, what I think is, speaking of police, what I think is ridiculous, I just got to chime in, I'm sorry guys, but I've talked about this for the last couple of years since it happened, and sometimes people react to it, but the last time I got a ticket while driving was a seatbelt violation. I was in my Mitsubishi Montero SUV, driving down the street without my seatbelt on, and a cop on a motorcycle pulled me over. And this cop on a motorcycle said, "It's not safe to be driving without a seatbelt," and he wrote me a ticket. I'm in a 25,000-pound vehicle surrounded by steel and glass, and I'm safe in that vehicle, yet a cop on a motorcycle with nothing between him and the road but an engine and 2 wheels says that I'm not safe, so he's going to write me a ticket.
Yeah, that's
Figure that
ridiculous.
out. A cop with no seatbelt writes me a seatbelt ticket because I wasn't safe.
That's the same thing about texting and driving, and then you have the police officers on their laptops while they're
Yeah, they have a laptop in the car.
Doing everything. They be getting their dicks
They're watching porn.
rolling, yeah. Doing all kind of shit around time, locking niggas up.
And I get a ticket for texting, and they're watching porn in their cop car.
Yeah, how you think it is when you get pulled over and your name's Miranda Rights?
Miranda
I love
Rights.
that.
That's a government name?
No.
Okay,
It's
you
my
just
radio
think
name.
right. Okay,
Well, my
I
real-
thought so.
My real name is Miranda.
Okay.
Just, I'm always right. What can I say?
All right. You heard it, man. TriCoastal Radio, man. We sitting there with some good people, man. You said real commentary. You know what I'm saying? I had to get that out there. I can't get that shit off my chest. It's irking me. You know what I'm saying? It's just been irking me, man. I think a lot of that is just a cover up to make us forget. And then they even threw Pokemon Go out there. You know what I'm saying? So we can forget
That
even more.
Pokemon's for real.
Yo, we just Highway pulled up the news the other day with 2 guys. Where was they from? San Diego. Fell off a cliff.
Yeah.
Some
There
grown
were
men.
kids that the Pokemon let them to find dead bodies.
Huh?
You guys didn't hear about that? Yeah, there was 2 different cases. I don't remember what states or anything, but yeah, where the Pokemon was at, it led the kids to discover dead bodies there.
Wow.
Well, see, the thing that tells me that this stuff's getting crazy is when I see hip-hop artists, rappers, and everything, and they're using Pokemon Go to promote. They're like, "Yo, man, we got this Pokestop over here, man. Y'all can come recharge and check out our mixtapes." Like, it's happening. I saw a video last night of these 3 thug-ass rappers, and they got a sign that says Pokestop, and it's spelt wrong. And they got their mixtapes and all. They're like, "Yo, come recharge at the Pokestop and get your mixtape, bro. We got a Pokemon special."
That's just good marketing.
I know, right? It's like none of them have ever played Pokemon ever, probably.
There's nothing gangster about a Pikachu.
I know, right? Put a chain on it, maybe.
You don't want a hood Pikachu?
TriCoastal Radio, man, we get it in there. Hempfest today starts at 5 o'clock. Doors open, you know what I'm saying? We still got spots. Tony Snow said vendor spots, you know what I'm saying? Come through 833 Southway Circle, you know what I'm saying? Right here on the south side of Fort Worth, man. A lot of good people going to be in here, you know what I'm saying? We got them in here. I'm sitting here with Miranda Rights, DJ Chris Diablo, you know what I'm saying? Dr. D.V. Kush. You know what I'm saying? I'm to sit down with him. You know, went to the liquor store. He got us some of that dark liquor. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to be good right here.
I want to enjoy Fort Worth to the fullest.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, and I got some music from both for him and also from my boy, man, excuse me, my bad. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I hate when I do that, man. Black Angus. And I said your name 9 different times, man. I got all these people in here on me, man. I'm sort of, I'm shook, I'm sweating and everything. I'm glad to be here, though. Tony Snow, man. Diablo Radio's in the building, man. This is TriCoastal Radio. We're going to play a little music and pay a bill, man. And we'll be back here with these good people, man. Holla at us, 817-443-2432. I got a highway in here, a wig in here. And I got my brother, Handsome Rob. Turn up.
So you called him handsome, though?
Yeah, I called him handsome. He got me.
Handsome,
you know what I'm saying? It's your boy, Big Real, TriCoastal Radio, #1 for independent music from coast to coast.
You know, somewhat of a Bernie feeling. And I wasn't a Bernie fan, I'm just going to say it. I know that might not be the popular words people want to hear, but no. I'm a veteran, and I know that his record with veterans sucked. So I'm going to stick on that, and I'm a veteran. And when you suck with veterans, I couldn't vote for you. Just keeping it real.
I honestly think that you can change your local government, but the main government, that bullshit about anybody can be president is exactly that. People are bred to be president. They're bred their whole entire lives. They know they're going to be president one day. It's all surrounding one big family that controls all of us.
Rothschilds.
Yeah, well, it's multiple families, but I mean, you might as well call them the mob. They're the real mob. You know what I'm saying? And they're the ones that are controlling all of us. They put these clowns in the office, and we're picking between 3, now 2, and all of them are fucking idiots. You know, and it's just, it's all part of a big mass that they got going on. I don't think major government, that's all, it's all corrupted, and it's all
They need to
put there and pieced together so we all stay in line.
Right. Yeah.
And abide by what they fucking want.
Yes.
And that's exactly what it comes down to. You know, these invisible lines, these invisible laws, you know, that they make up on a fucking weekly basis are all just bullshit coming from this mob.
But if you cross a line, shit'll happen.
Shit will happen.
I mean, we do ourselves. We know about the back end of, you know, a lot of health doctors that just come up dead.
Yeah.
Because they found a certain way to cure a certain strain that's a very rare strain, and everybody that comes up that figures out how to cure this strain comes up dead. And really quick, too. Really goddamn quick.
Honestly, because, you know, I mean, we've had a diabetic patient, type 2. He was on the insulin, had to do blood sugar checks several times a day. We got him on to this RSO regimen, nice diet, healthy diet, and he no longer, his blood sugars was well over 495, over 500, constantly. We were able to get his blood sugar down to 105 constant, and he no longer needed insulin.
Yeah.
So,
With straight RSO.
yeah, it does work, you know. So I mean, the Diabetes Foundation will not like hearing that.
No, of course they won't.
You know, so I mean, we do have something, you know, a little bit to worry about on that part. But you know, look,
But you got the same thing going on with the Cancer Society.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, all these organizations.
But they can't stop a church from helping.
No, they can't.
Yeah,
so that's the
I
difference.
mean, people need to know that
society. We are
just
a church.
because we are talking about marijuana, you don't have to smoke it to enjoy the health benefits of medical marijuana.
Right.
And it does benefit lottie-dottie everybody.
Bada bing, bada boom, really smokers in the room.
Right?
Yeah, whether you want to admit it or not, it's going to do some good for your body.
Yeah,
right.
You might not think or want it to, but it's happening.
Yeah,
it's happening.
I agree.
Definitely, man. TriCoastal Radio, man. Shout out to Tony Snow. Blunt One Radio in the building.
One blunt.
One blunt. I'm looking at it upside down. You know, turning around. You know what I'm saying?
No,
but so,
you got the comic book here.
Yeah. That's
so
the
that's all
comic
people
book.
are.
So that's the comic book, Blunt One.
Yes.
The radio show is One Blunt.
Yes.
It don't need but
That's
one
what's
blunt.
$5.
I can understand that now I'm related because I have to have shit to relate to something. One blunt is all I can do if I'm gonna do radio. That's all I can do. One blunt.
You know what they say when they're at the radio station with us?
Huh?
You know what they say when they're at the radio station with us?
What's that?
This is one blunt radio, but it's never one blunt.
It's never one blunt. It's like Lay's potato chips. Can't have just one. Yo, man, tonight, man, make sure you come out to the Hempfest, you know what I'm saying? Tony Snow put it on. DJ Chris Diablo, you know what I'm saying? Cannabis' official DJ. They putting it on tonight, 833 Southway Circle, right here in Fort Worth, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Doors open at 5 o'clock. We're going to party till 11, and then we're going to crank it up again tomorrow from 2 to 11, right?
Yep,
you know what I'm saying?
Tomorrow's from 5 until 2. And we're going to have the mix. I have limited copies of the mixtape, Big Rip. Tell them some of the people that's on this, bro.
Yeah, man, they got it going down. A whole lot of people on the mixtape, man. It's going to pop
Putting on for the city,
you know what I'm saying?
man.
I tell y'all what y'all do tonight, man.
I need to make the next mixtape.
If you can tear Mr. Diablo away from the turntables, if he's free, if Rick is free, you know what I'm saying?
I'm talking
if
to everybody.
Kush is free. Y'all need to holler at him, man.
With anybody come
on,
here,
man.
man.
Say hi, man.
We're gonna get blazed tonight, man.
Yeah, man. They got some knowledge on them, man. And I had some wonderful shows over. This room get pretty packed.
I've been here.
On Fridays.
I've been here.
You know what I'm saying? It get pretty packed on Fridays. Yeah, when you brought your people through, it was packed. But I think again, man, this is gonna be one of my. I keep saying it might be one of my best shows, and this not even a regular show. Well, man, I had a wonderful time sitting down with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? And then we got all night in the morning to fuck around too.
We're gonna get to the venue.
Yeah, we in here, man.
$20 for both days, $10 if they show up just tomorrow.
Okay, yeah. $20 to get you in the door, you know what I'm saying, for tonight and tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? Hey. People that's in here, you know what I'm saying, make sure you holler, man. My boy got this mixtape out, you know what I'm saying, Wake and Bake Volume 1, you know what I'm saying, Diablo Radio, a lot of good people on here. You say you got some special verses. I see Action Bronson on here. I want to hear that motherfucker.
Dude,
you know what I'm saying?
I heard earlier. It does go hard.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, I like Action.
There's an exclusive Baconomics track that you can't get anywhere else but that. My side project, Baconomics.
David Downer.
Yep, it's not going to be on any other project, just right there, man.
Okay, yeah. David Downer, yeah, we've been playing that.
We've been playing it. I appreciate it too. Yeah.
You know, I get the Baconomics exclusives. I'm in. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna beat me up with a piece of bacon or something. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, jump me with a pork chop.
I'm about to start sending shit too. You about to get some Dr. Kush exclusives.
Yeah, let's go. What's up? We gonna
link up in the network. I see you posted. You gonna add our name to it. You gonna add 17.
Yeah. Well, we gonna be here, man. We gonna be here, man. It's definitely been a wonderful afternoon, man. You know what I'm saying? Off the books. You know what I'm saying? Maranda Writes. You know what I'm saying, in the building. She's pretty smart. Make sure you holler at her tonight, too. You know
She'll be hosting it.
She'll be the one glowing in the dark room. Make sure you holler at her. She'll be in there. It's going down. You know, Rick. Man, shout out to Sergio. You know what I'm saying, I.N.F.R. We're going to get off here, man. I'm going to do my outros with him. You know, y'all look for the video and everything coming through. Man, Tony, man, I appreciate you, man.
Man, it's all love, OG. This is the OG of this internet radio game, man. Nothing but respect, bro.
Yeah. I try to do my thing around here, man. It's been a wonderful afternoon, man. This is TriCoastal Radio. You know what we on. Check me out tomorrow morning for the Sunday morning slap. I'll be here at 9 o'clock sharp. Y'all want to come wake and bake with
I'm coming too with it. I'm here.
Sunday morning slap, wake and bake.
Sunday morning slap.
Breakfast with Big Rip. It's going down.
I slow it down a little bit. You play the arm in some 80s.
I got some R&B.
Shit. Yeah.
I got some R&B.
Matter
of fact, I'm going to bring you the exclusive JT Money track that I just did, and that's gonna be the exclusive.
JT Money from Florida?
Yeah, okay. We just did a track with him called Judge Blake.
Say, man, I'm in here with some real motherfuckers today, man. me and Wig in the building, man. TriCoastal Radio. Miranda, you got any something you want to say for you out here?
I was gonna say that you gotta be heating up the dial and dropping fat dabs of hip hop.
Okay.
That's what you do.
Yeah, dabs of hip hop.
Yeah, no doubt. That's what I'm gonna do.
And for everybody, I got something I want to say real quick for you out there.
Get it all off your shit.
Shout out for having me down here.
Of course.
I want to do this. First person that gets to the door and downloads my app, I will pay for their weekend fee.
Oh, shit.
So if you download my app, I'm going to pay you $20.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have a poster up front. So whoever downloads it first person to download my app, virtual reality app at the door.
That is so cool.
Activates all over the poster.
We'll take it away. We'll go down.
We haven't added nothing to that yet, but we will. Trust me. We're going to bring ads to life.
Yeah, but each one of those comes to life. So even his shirt, look at his shirt. This shit's good.
Haters don't touch.
That's the shit.
Next level branding, baby. Change the weed world.
My radio show is going on right now in Colorado Springs. I'm supposed to call in to say hi to them. Do you guys want to join me on that call? Can you hear me? Did you even hear anything I said?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Dr. D.O. Dub, you know what I'm saying, in here. SOS. Say I just want to smoke one. They about to dab. Only dab that I seen.
I'm gonna for a half second, but I'm gonna let Rick lead y'all to. He gonna hook y'all up and get y'all started.
Only dab that I seen. Y'all familiar with Rob? Remember who brother was that? Corrupt Brother. With Corrupt Brother. Yeah, he tried to hit that one grand down. He put that pound in his lap. And he was like, yeah. That never hit that out of there. You know what I'm saying? But so, man, TriCoastal Radio, man, it's going down. This is the Hip Hop Diablo radio show is going down right there, man. A lot of good people in here, right? Damn, man, I wish I had no kids here. I might even put my kids out right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to put all the kids out. Let's fire this motherfucker.
I'm glad y'all had us down.
I need to get them doors over there. You know what I'm saying? I got to get them sliding glass doors over there. You know what I'm saying? For some days like this. Mama wish.
I'm on damage. I'll be back. Let me do this for a second. Yeah, how y'all doing, man? I'm Dr. Kush, man. OneBluntRadio.com in the building. Yeah. Shouts out, Big Red, man. We out here hanging out. I know everybody be coming in Maranda Rights, 98.5 FM and One Blunt Radio. I mean, it's going down. Like,
let me get I like what you, so I get that down.
I like what you're doing. Like, you know, we had the earlier conversation about how we get down and how we do it, and I'm just telling you, this is the only way. I mean, this puts the most personality on the show when you're sitting in this environment. I'm just telling you, I'm having an awesome time.
Good, me
and
too,
everybody
man.
knows me. I've been doing radio for 8 years. You can also check me out on MTV True Life. My parents love their weed. You know what I'm saying? I'm all over MTV. Been airing for over a year now. And everywhere we go, it's been really awesome just to hang out with all the weed smokers. You know, we was in, what's that, Whataburger? Yeah, we in Whataburger. Chicks and Whataburger, right? I mean, they get
y'all didn't got that up there where y'all, huh?
Nah, man. My grandma used to bring me down here for Whataburger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For Whataburger?
Just for Whataburger.
We going to Whataburger.
You know what I'm saying? And, well, she's from Beaumont.
Oh, okay.
Everybody from Houston. My mama from 3rd Ward.
Okay.
All my cousins, the fam, shout out. They from 5th Ward, Sunnyside, Somerset, Missouri City, Katy Town, Katy, Texas. You know what I'm saying? But the big picture thing that happened for me was coming down here and getting a Whataburger. We turn around and these little young chicks and they're staring at us. And we're like, why is these little young white chicks staring at us like this? And then we turn around and walk out the door and the chick goes. And gives me the thumbs up, and I look at Rick, I said, oh, they had to see the MTV.
Yeah,
and they were scared to come up and say something. You could see them whispering and they kept staring, but they knew, you know, as they say, that's weed pops. Because on there, my daughter don't do the weed.
That's how I do it.
And if you see me on TV, I smoked a whole lot of goddamn weed on national TV. I'm just saying. Snoop Dogg and them talk about it. I was smoking it.
You was smoking it? You was smoking it.
Oh, man.
Class. Man, I national TV. Has Rob right here, you know what I'm saying? You know, we had a show called The Flight Show we do. And this motherfucker like smoking out of weed constantly. And try to keep up it. I try to keep up with him. But if I get back here high, you know what I'm saying? I had dead air. I'm hitting the wrong button. So that's what sort of slowed me down a little bit, man.
But it's funny as hell when you do it, ain't it?
That's why you hear so much that's why you hear so much dead air on my show. It's embarrassing.
Wig be on with me in the morning, you know, so that's what co-host in the morning. Wig and the other guy Highway out there. So we smoke after the show, you know what I'm saying, most of the time.
Shout out to Wig.
Yeah, sometimes I smoke a little before they get here. You know what I'm saying? We go on every morning about 9 o'clock, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But sometimes I sneak out there and soak me a little bit, you know what I'm saying, just to wake me up.
Wake and bake.
Yeah, a little wake and bake. Yeah. But if I smoke that whole motherfucker though, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Man. I can't do it.
I'll tell you what, Big Rip, you make your way to Denver, I'm just gonna say you're gonna have to eat a lot.
Hey,
because I'm gonna tell you now, when you make your way to 101 Radio, it does get hectic.
It get hectic.
Like I promise you, there's a thick cloud that floats across my room during this show. I'm pretty sure within the first 15-20 minutes, you're going to see about 6-7 blunts hit the face real fast, and then dabs is coming really quick afterwards.
Colorado.
I said dab with an S, right?
Yeah, you said
we're dabbing.
It was
and it's not Cam Newton dabbing. It's
not
Colorado dabbing.
None of that Colorado.
You know what I'm saying? It's the Super Bowl dab. You know, we ain't doing this. Yeah. Like we said, you know what we call dabbing when Cam Newton does it, right?
What's that?
That's when somebody coughing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a dab cough. But real dabbers don't have to do the cough. They just blow that big cloud out and keep dabbing.
Man, I cough up a lung. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see I went out there and hit that one time and came back here, man?
Well, y'all know you see my hat. It got Can-Olympics on it.
Okay.
We throw this event.
Yeah.
Where we bring smokers and
got
athletes together. I'm talking about we actually do crazy things with weed.
It's a weed
You know
Olympics.
bar games?
Oh, yeah?
Like bar pong. Beer pong. I get
What can you do?
Well, like you heard of beer pong, right?
No doubt.
Well, we turned it to bar pong.
Okay.
So that means anytime that ball hit the cup, you got to smoke like 2 grams of weed, 5 grams of wax. And you got to smoke it in a minute and a half. And if you don't, it's a penalty smoke. And you might get 5 grams of weed, 5 grams of hash.
Highway, man, you say how many?
You got to smoke it in a minute and a half.
How many grams a dab you say?
0.5, half a gram.
Okay,
but it's a half a gram of weed and a half a gram of wax at the same time.
On the first round.
So that is a gram, but it's a half a gram of wax. Take one dab and tell me if you can do 0.5 of it.
You got to be a Michael Phelps type motherfucker.
I'm talking about we got one event in there that you got to, it's called the 2x2. And the 2x2 is 2 grams of weed, 2 grams of wax, fastest time.
Uh-huh.
Now you imagine, you smoking 2 grams of weed and 2 grams of wax. A lot of people say 2 grams of weed, that's not a lot of weed. I'd like you to sit down and sit there and tell me that after you get started. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Diablo,
he's our DJ.
You're in the Olympics.
Oh yeah,
How many gold medals you got, Diablo?
I'm in the resident from Square One. Actually, I don't have any medals just because I DJ the whole thing.
He's been there from day one when he was a DJ.
I've raced in Canada.
She's competed.
You got some gold medals?
Contest.
Fastest gram?
Mm-hmm.
We can't wait till we can bring it to Texas where they won't take me to jail.
Yeah.
What was your time?
Well, I only did one race, and it was my first race ever. And I mean, people in Colorado, they train for these. Okay, so they go hard with it. It's no joke. Okay, they be going up to high altitudes and doing
wearing masks.
My time was 2 minutes flat, and that was just my first race. But the fastest time, I think last year was like 46 seconds.
Yeah, but this year's winner, 29 seconds.
So you saying, okay, let me get it right, because you can smoke multiple ways. How are you smoking that gram?
They give you one bong, they give you the nugs, they hit the timer, you have to break it up.
So out of bong.
You have to suck it
Yeah,
through.
out of a bong, straight to the face.
Yep.
What were you smoking?
Weed.
Dank weed. You don't get nothing but
What would we have last one?
Well, I didn't know. Like say,
the 2x2.
now they big on names and shit.
Yeah, but what kind of weed do we have?
We got the
we
fire.
had TriCoastal.
Oh yeah.
We got a brother in Colorado from the Blackwood on the TriCoastal.
Yeah, definitely gotta give a shout out to Trico.
The weed ain't no punk. Like, we don't bring in bullshit weed. When you come to Can-Olympics, for one, it's going to be some of the best weed that's out that market right now. So that means when you sit down and smoke that 0.5, when you sit down and smoke that 0.5, it's some real fire-ass shit.
Yeah.
So you ain't just smoking 0.5 of some bullshit. You smoking some 0.5 that's going to blow your wig back.
F1.
I wouldn't expect nothing but that. You know what I'm saying?
Flight.
Coming out. I seen all the tours and shit y'all got popping up there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got people coming across the country.
Yeah.
Come, you know what I'm saying?
We had somebody from Spain at the last Can-Olympics.
Yeah.
We look up and the ladies coming to do it to speakeasy and we're like, you're from where? She's like, I flew in from Spain just for this event.
For this right
When we were at 420.
Estefania.
Yeah. When we were at
you been in there?
Yeah.
How many gold medals you got?
That's we all in the same group. He's entertaining at every event.
There's people at Speakeasy that we've seen come up there, and they're like, yeah, we came up from Australia for this. So people come from all around the country to go to these shows in Colorado Springs, man. And Speakeasy is where we have a lot of them. That's where Diablo, that's where I met him the first time.
Token of smoking motherfucker for sure, too.
And Colorado Springs is a lot different than Denver. Because we are a lot more lenient.
Yes.
Okay.
Denver is balls to the wall. They'll get you. They've been closed down all the cannabis clubs and all that stuff. But Colorado Springs, they've let us ride.
On 420 week, I was booked at 3 or 4 different expos. There was one called Compass Session. They gave me a table just to sit there and smoke with people. You know, people that knew me, and they shut the thing down 3 hours in Denver because people were smoking. Like, public consumption in Denver, they will shut down an event for it like that, bro. Colorado Springs, you're walking down the street blowing a blunt and nobody cares.
On your film, baby.